Hey, what's going on, guys? Archer and Mark here, back with another video. It's not Star Wars related, it's not a figure review. I'm going to show you off some comic books. This is from a somewhat recent haul. Most of these are from comics I got at New York Comic Con. Now, I did do a haul video showing everything I got, and I showed that I got some comic books, but I didn't show every individual issue. So I thought it would be neat to show those off in a separate video. I saw a couple weeks ago somebody had done his haul, and it was just all comic books, and just I don't remember who it was, but it just I thought it was cool. So there's a lot of issues, so we'll get on with it here. This is Smallville Season 11, Issue 8. Still trying to hunt down Issue 7. And we got Batman and Superman. Yeah, I'm gonna go through these. Try and go through these fairly quickly because there's a lot to show. So that's that. This is a special crossover book that I got. It's Superman and the Masters of the Universe. It has He-Man battling Superman. So the most powerful man in the universe versus Krypton's last son. So who would win in a fight between these two guys? I don't know. I haven't read this yet, so be anxious to read this eventually. Now we get into G.I. Joe Special Missions, which was kind of like the offshoot of the main title. Again, these are all from the 80s and early 90s. This is the original Marvel run of G.I. Joe. So I have issue number 15. This one I got on Amazon recently. And there's one other I got on Amazon. I'll point that out later. This is issue number 21. Cover. There's issue number 22. I love this cover. This is issue number 24. Jinx kicking the crap out of Cobra Commander there. Okay, now we're going on to the actual G.I. Joe, the main title here. There's issue 10. Then we have issue 12. That's cool. Lots of cool characters there. And this is great. This is issue number 13. With a very action-oriented cover there. There's bullet holes, guns flying, going all over the place. Issue 15. And it looks like Snake Eyes is in a little bit of trouble there, but he'll probably get out of that. He's freaking Snake Eyes, man. So that looks cool. Issue number 16. So a little bit of glare. And we got Hawk, I believe, fighting Destro, Cobra Commander right there. All kind of planes and tanks going all over the place. So lots going on in that cover. And then we have issue number 17, which looks like it features Major Blood, one of my favorite Cobra characters. We have issue number 22. Lots of cool characters. Look again. I think this is the point, but it looks like Destro is just playing with G.I. Joe toys. Again, I haven't read any of these yet, so I'll be interested to read some of these stories eventually. That's issue number 23. Looks like Cobra Commander's been captured. And then we go to issue 24. Maybe he's trying to make an escape here. Cool. I mean, look at it. It's got Roadblock just trying to gang tackle Storm Shadow to the ground. Cobra Commander looks like he's flying away there. Another cool cover here. Issue 25. We have Zartan and the Water Moccasin. And the Joe Dragonfly. Very cool. And issue 26. The Strangest Secret of All. What could that be? I don't know. And issue number 27. Again, very action-oriented. And again, Snake Eyes is in danger. We got Storm Shadow just kicking kicking him to the ground somewhere, kicking him somewhere. But again, Snake Eyes. He'll be okay. And I have issue number 28. We got a plane and tank battle. And we got issue 30. With the Dreadnoks doing some damage. Again, very cool characters. I don't know if we'll ever get to see them in a G.I. Joe movie, but well, we got to see Zartan, so maybe the Dreadnoks one day. They're just ripping it up. And issue number 31. Destro very ominously looming over Snake Eyes. And we have issue 42 with Storm Shadow. Just looks like he's ready to just cut the head off somebody, which we don't know who. I have to read the comic to find out. Okay, then we have issue number 49 here. This is the other one. I got it from Amazon recently. Destro and Dr. Mindbender. This was part of the creation of Serpentor storyline that was done in the cartoon as well. And this is the first appearance of Serpentor in this issue. So that's pretty cool. Then we're gonna go grab this. Got a lot. Now we're getting to like the later runs of this is issue 102, featuring the October Guard, which was like the Russian version of G.I. Joe. And we have issue number 105. Again, the October Guard. We got Roadblock. And we go all the way to issue number 119. And it shows Snake Eyes versus Snake Eyes. Weird. Scarlet's down the ground. We got Storm Shadow there. Looks very cool. Interesting. G.I. Joe starring Snake Eyes. They really were focusing on Snake Eyes in some of these later issues. Also features the Transformers. They did the crossover event. They did it a couple of times with Gen 1, and this was sort of the Gen 2. I don't know if you could see it there. It's Transformers Generation 2. Continuing the greatest Joe's action saga of all time. And we go to issue 142. Again, featuring the Transformers. There you see the Gen 2 version of Megatron. And looks like one of the aerial bots there. Okay. And we have issue number 143. Looks like trapped on Cobra's Dark Island. Ooh, that does not look good. Or it doesn't sound good. And the last issue for now, this is issue 149. And you got Cobra Commander and Baroness and all kinds of weird stuff going on here. Inside, Billy turns traitor, Baroness gets fired, and the long-awaited return of Snake Eyes. So, sounds like a good one. So there you have it. That's the last issue for now. There's it's been my my little thing that I wanted to get every issue of the Marvel run of G.I. Joe comics, and it's going pretty well. I only got about 40 or so issues to go. You know, it's a run that you could. That's if you're a G.I. Joe fan, if you like doing, it's something that's possible to do. Because with Batman or Superman, Spider-Man, you're talking 500, 600, 700 issues, which unless you've been collecting since the 30s and 40s, it's going to be really tough. But doing G.I. Joe, it's 155 issues, and then G.I. Joe Special Missions is, I think, 30, 32, 33 issues. So it's a doable collection to do. So it'll be really cool to see it all together once I can get all the issues, and just sort of, I'm just going to leave it like that for now. Once I can get all the issues, it'd be cool to just start reading them, read the whole thing from beginning to end, starting with issue 1 and going to issue 155. So I know this is a little different than my typical videos, but I hope you enjoyed this look at a part of my comic book collection. I guess you could call it a subset, with the G.I. Joes. I've lots of other comic books, superheroes, stuff like that. But again, I hope you enjoyed this video. I thought it was a cool idea to show you these individual issues that I'd gotten at Comic-Con, or mostly from Comic-Con. So until my next video, let's get a cool image to. We'll just go with this one. We'll just leave you with this image there. I think that one looks pretty cool. So until my next video, as usual, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll just sign off and say, Yo, Joe.